Hey everyone, this is Doc Williams with Build With Me, and tonight we're going to be talking about how you can 10x your cold outreach. We're going to be talking about Snovio. Now, this was a request last night as we were doing viral loops. Someone asked us to go over Snovio, so tonight we're going to be involved in doing that. So, come with me. Hey everyone, again, welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you. Can you believe it? This is, what episode is this? Hold on a second. This is episode 31. 31 already. So first of all, if you do not know what this is, my name is Doc Williams, and I build 3 businesses with one tool every single night, and we're doing this as a challenge for 40 nights straight. We're on episode 31. That's right, folks. We've been doing this for 31 days straight. Oh, wait. I was supposed to have an applause or something going on. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, we're going to get right into it tonight. And we're going to go into Snovio. Now, what is Snovio? What is this platform? What have you been doing with this? Well, this platform is a cold outreach automation platform. So what are we going to do with this? We're going to be looking to 10x our cold outreach leads, and we're going to do this with automation. And in doing this, we're going to be creating a prospecting machine for your business. So to preview the tool, what it is and everything, let's take a look at their site. Now, this was on AppSumo a couple months ago, and they've even changed the homepage. I like it a lot. Very clean, everything like that. So you can find, validate, and email prospects with better conversion rates. So you can do all of those things with this platform. In fact, I use it for their Chrome extension, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, but this is a platform that I use daily. So what are the many different things you could do with this platform? Well, I'm going to go over about these 6 different ones. Number 1, you can do domain email search. You can do email verifier, email drip campaigns, email tracker for Gmail, professional email search, technology checker. Now, for 3 of these things, you can do that in Find That Lead. But this platform allows you to do technology checker, what's the other one? Oh, email tracking with Gmail and email drip campaigns. Those are the money things that I'm going to be focusing on tonight. This is the platform when you're going to be creating your outreach campaigns. Also, you're going to be able to go a little bit more details when you're setting up the parameter for your searching. And then here as well, you can start looking at the site, get a little bit of details right there, and you can actually go into tracking emails and all that stuff, and many other things. So if you are new to Snovio, or if you're trying to get better at it, let me know in the comments what you're trying to do. If this is your first time on the platform, just buckle up, because there's a lot of things that you can be doing. But like we say on almost every single tool, do not get bogged down by all the features. Think about what you're planning to do first and then go from there. So tonight, we're going to be focusing on creating a prospecting machine. So let's dive right in. Now, when we get onto the platform, there's a couple things that we notice. Number 1, we get the list of what's going on if I'm prospecting. These are all the different things that I'm doing. So as you can tell, we do a lot of things at Brand Factory Inc. and continually do different things, right? So number 1, when we were focusing on bail bondsmen, yes, we were focusing on them as a target demographic. You see our prospecting list here. When we were talking about social influencers, Creative Live, prospect for VR, all these different things. So number 1, you get your list of all of the things that you were pulling in your information. Also, too, you probably saw last time in a previous episode, we were seeing if we could get Paris Hilton's email address and her manager, and we successfully did. Anyway, so over here on the tab section, let me go out. Oh, let me just go back like that. Tab right here, prospects, right? Prospects. So I click on this tab. Prospects right here. Businesses, right? Breaks down on all the different businesses that I've had. Now, when you're using the plugin history, when I'm going on a certain site, I'm going to be looking for certain things, right? So when I click on the Snovio tab over here, I can start getting prospects from that website that I'm on, and I can bring it in here directly to start looking at each individual company. So the more searches you do, it's going to pull in that information. Let's see. I'm going to go to the chats real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I saw a couple. Okay, good. We're all on the same page. Awesome. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. The next one is find emails. Find single email, bulk, domain search, etc., etc., etc. Right? This is pretty helpful because this helps you to identify if the email is fake, if it's real, all those different things, right? Each email address, Snovio costs, we don't charge credits for invalid. Okay, so social URL search. Again, self-explanatory, social. Let's go with linker. If we go to linker for a second, okay. We can go through job, skills, location. Interesting. Okay, I haven't done that one. Verify emails, self-explanatory, right? You want to make sure if this is a good email before you start doing an email drip. And then more tools. I'm going to go into the email drip campaigns in a second, but the more tools, this is what you can be doing, right? Technology checker. This is pretty interesting. I use a Chrome extension already for that, but this is pretty good because if you're trying to say, I work with everyone that's using Blogger or WordPress sites, you can do a quick search right here, see what they're using, or Shopify, etc. But now you can really start diving in with your target demographic if you're going to be, again, finding out how you can help them in their company. The Gmail email tracker, again, Chrome extension, put that bad boy on. You can see when people are opening things, clicking things, opening. Love that stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Make sure to keep in mind some brands or some companies, their emails, they don't allow tracking code. So if you send them a link where you're checking if they're clicking it, you might get an error where their email says that something went wrong. Just keep that in mind. It only happened to me once, but just keep it in mind. And then also integrations, if we go into Pipedrive, Zapier, or Salesforce. For us, we use Zapier for almost all the things that we do. And, again, you can do a lot of cool stuff with this. Let's take a couple. Create records for Salesforce, add contacts from Snovio to HubSpot, create leads in Intercom. I mean, the list goes on and on. Pretty cool stuff. Okay. So that's the overview of everything. And of course, they got an affiliate program too, which is good. I haven't signed up for this one, but good stuff. Okay, so let's go right into the email drip campaigns. Let's go into the email drip campaigns. Probably why people message me and want this. Okay, so email drip campaigns really allow you to get to the next level with this. Okay, by the way, do people like music when I do this? I'm going to start putting on some music. Yeah, I think some people just need to hear some music as I'm doing this. Well, okay, now I'll put on music as I'm building something. Yeah, so that way you can hear me. And now, when I'm zoned out, I can do that. So, okay, how can you do this? Now, this is just an example of a couple things that we did, right? So you can see bail, bondsman, drip campaign, and then a couple things like that. Now, what do we do? See, right here you can see the sent, the open, the click rate, replied, all of those different things, and then if it's complete. Now, if I go over here, it breaks down what's happening, breaks down the different emails that were going on as well. So the emails are down here, right? It says, hey, and all that stuff. So it shows me what's going on. I can also see the overview, which I really like this new redesign. This is newer, so I really like this. It allows you to basically see exactly what's happening, right? The first thing, I'm telling them to start sending list. Then it goes to email, right? I can see how many people sent to, open, click, replied back. Contact open email, right? So if they say yes, I'm going to delay and then send them another email, right? If they say no, they haven't opened it, I delay and then I do a follow-up, right? So follow-up, discovery call to get more customers, follow-up, excited to start getting you more leads, right? If they open it again. If they click it again and open it, a trigger, contact clicked on the link from the email, okay? If that happened, 40 people did it, then goal, clicked for discovery call. That's the goal. Then I'm going to just look in my profile of what happened and then contact the 40 people that clicked if they didn't, schedule, right? Over here, you can drop down. You can see the recipients of it. If you click on it, let's see what happens. I think you're going to see a profile of what's happening, their activity, right? Yeah, their activity. How'd you tag the person, and then what they did, right? So the email drip campaigns, it's very visual. It's helping you all the way through. What I also like right here, watch a short video guide how to launch your first campaign. They have the tutorial, so helpful, love it. And then right here, templates, right? So these are the different. Oh, so these are mine that I made, but right here. Product pitch, ADA formula, business to business, and business to customer. Let's take a look. Right? So they already have ones that you can use. Right? And they're prompting you, hey, first name. We know it's not easy. Leads goal. Right? Staying ahead of your competition, especially in the leads industry, is essential. Right? So they're helping you all the way through this as you're getting started. Right? So they have sales pitches. I really like that. Marketing pitches, follow-ups, fundraising. So they're helping you right there. You don't even have to think about it, right? So once you have those emails, and let's see, Snovio campaigns. Yeah, template 1 through 5, right? So you can use those as beginning starter points. And then from there, create an email template. Oh, well, sorry, you could do that too. But that helps you get started in the right thing, right? And then create from template, or I can just, again, new drip campaign. And that is how you get started. Now, the real question I have is when a lot of people go onto this platform, there's just a lot to consume, a lot of things to think about. You've got to breathe, right? You got to breathe, think about what you're trying to do, and then think about how you're going to be setting up this campaign. And to tell you the truth, the way that you're successful, look at what's happening in your industry or what you've had success with before. Do not necessarily just make this windy and all of these opt-ins and, 10-part series if that's not what it's going to take, right? If you can do this on 3 emails, do it. If you have no track record, you've never done it before, well, you've just got to put something out and see if it works. The simplicity is key for what you're doing here, right? So, don't try to feel like you need to do some kind of ClickFunnels or funnelific thing that's like 15 emails and you think you're going to get this many leads. Listen, make it simple, see how you're going to do it. Now, also keep in mind, through this whole process, this is why you test, because you've got to see what's going on, right? You never know what's going to happen. So, be patient, create a campaign, and go from there. So we got a little bit of time. I might just create an outreach campaign real quick. Okay, so I might do, I don't know. Let's do one based on a couple things that are working for us in our business. So a couple of things. Let me grab some things. All right, so first of all, I'm going to grab what's going on with us. Let's see, maybe this will be good stuff. I gotta bring an article in. Hold on. By the way, this episode is brought to you by Red Bull, unofficially. Thank you. Keeps me moving. Keeps me feeling like a new person. Let's see about this. All right, let's do this. Okay, so why am I using this? Well, this article actually, this video and this article seems to be doing pretty well when we talk about it to people. Let's see. Okay, so it's how to start your remote business. I'm going to get the YouTube clip. I'm just going to make this campaign right here. Let me move some stuff around. Complete. Exit that. Let me exit this. Let me just exit some stuff. Okay, cool. Are we all good? Yeah, that's exactly right. Does give you wings. Nothing wrong with that. And thank you for watching live. This is awesome. Good to see you. Okay. So let's build this thing. Okay. I'm gonna do AppSumo. Doc Williams. What's that thing? Oh, whatever, I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so how am I going to use this? How do I plan to use this? Okay. Let's go with making a campaign for brand new customers that need to start their remote business, right? So I'm going to take this. Let me just bring up notes right here. Real notes. No, we'll just say notes for campaign. I'm going to turn on the music. That's right. Sorry, everybody. Let me do this. I think this is good volume. You can still hear me, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. So, notes for a campaign. What's the campaign going to be? How to start a business now? An online business? All right, calm that down. Let's bring that over here. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Are they doing all? It pulls all of that? Man. That's too much. Okay, let's just delete that. Okay, let's do that. How to start your remote business now. Okay, so that's the subject. Okay, so I'm going to do email 1. Hey, first name. Let's see this. Hold on, let me just break this down. Email number 1. Put this over here. Hey, first name. I hope you're. No, I'm just gonna say it. Wanted to see how you're doing with your business. I know times are tough for a lot of businesses, and I wanted to see if I could help. I recently did a video and article. I'll say recently created a video and article about creating a remote business today. I'll just now. Thought you might be interested to learning how to pivot to get more leads and clients, customers for your business. Now, there's a couple different things that you can do with this email, right? So if you're doing that, first of all, I'm just letting you know, how many emails do you respond back to written like this if they don't know you? If you don't know them, how many people respond back? I'm waiting. Probably not that many. I never respond back to those emails because they don't know me, right? So I need to be thinking about, this is a good framework, but I need to be thinking about how can I directly impact them or help them right away without them feeling like, it's ridiculous or that I'm spammy or something like that. I might lead the other way around. I might actually just give them pure, oh, hey, Mark. What's up, Mark? Hold on one second. Good to see you. I might do that straight from giving them value from the top. How can I do that? Well, I might automatically jump into this section. I recently created a video and article about creating a remote business today. I'm thinking about this. I'm just trying to think about that first line. I'll give you an example. So one of my best emails ever, I've done it multiple times, tons of my clients do this, is just, hey, how are you doing? Like, love to help you. Now, the problem with that is it's always warm because you're already on that list, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So how can I automatically make them feel comfortable? I might introduce myself. You know what? I'm thinking way too hard. I'm just going to look at my other campaign and what worked. See, this is the problem. This is why I can't do cold outreach that well, because I get way too concerned because I hate cold outreach. Let me just look at it. Hey, let's see. Hey there, I came across your business recently and decided to reach out because I love what you're doing. See, my name is Alexa. That's my that was my former project manager. She's back now though, just letting you know. But when she left, she came back, so this why is went with her. My name is Alexa and I'm a marketing strategist at Brand Factory, where we build and scale signature products. I understand running a business can be stressful. I'm just going to take something. I'm going to say hey there. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, let me just do that. That's okay. Let me just use that. I don't know. Come on. Hey there, Kimberly. I decided to reach out because I love what you're doing. I'm fine with that. I actually, when people tell me they love what I do listen. They don't know me, but it makes me feel good. I wanted to see you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what you doing? I know times are tough for a lot of businesses, and I want to see if I could help. I recently created a video and article about creating a remote business today. Thought this might be interested. No, I'm going to add them more. That's not enough. So I'm going to say creating a remote business. Creating a remote business in 30 days to make sales. To make to get, let's see, creating a remote business and getting clients in your industry. I like that better. I like that a little bit better. Okay, I can live with this. Let's see about those. Okay. Life is alright here. Okay, so if we do that. So, hey, first name. I came across your business recently and decided to reach out because I love what you're doing. Okay, I can live with this. Okay, so that's email 1. Email 2, let me see what I did in email 2. Follow-up, discovery call. The titles, I could have done a lot better with that. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, I don't mind start getting more leads. I might take that. as email number 2. I will open an email about that. Kidding. I'll leave it at that. Okay, let's see what we got. It says, hey, I saw that you were interested. I wanted to follow up and show you how I can get you more customers and grow your business. You know what? Look at that. I didn't even look at that. The title got him. Why did I not just do that? What was I thinking? Okay. Well, it's better to look at this now then. Let's see. I do like doing the bracket follow-up. That's just me. Okay. Let's take this. Yeah, I'm not even, like, we got a 29% open rate. I'm not changing anything. Okay. Cool. Okay. Oh, by the way, Mark, if you watched last night's episode, did you like it? Let's see. Email there. Talk soon. Doc Williams. Okay, how about that? Okay. Let's go with one more email. Might just look in their templates. See what they got for follow up. No, follow up. Sales pitch? Let's see what they got for a sales pitch. Okay, reliable, trustworthy. Let us shoot into rhythm. I don't know. I feel like this isn't me. I don't know. Okay, good times. Awesome. Well, glad you enjoyed it. QVC. Product pitch. Did you ever wish there was an easy way to leads? Pain point. Blank is utilized in like. I'm not feeling that. We're going to go with 2 emails. I'm just not feeling it. I'd rather go with 2. You know, to tell you the truth, everybody, like, I work on mainly warm leads. So cold outreach is really tough for me because I just overthink it because I don't like cold outreach. But it's a numbers game. I understand. I'm just being honest with you. But let's just build this thing. And then if anyone has questions, let me know. Now, the reason we're doing this a little bit earlier is I'm doing an interview with a podcast, I think, in the Philippines. So everything's flipped. So I had to do it at 11:30 because it's a.m. for them. Mark, that's probably close to your time. Maybe it's early in the morning. Maybe it's like 8 in the morning. No. It's the middle of the afternoon for you. You're in Australia, right? So maybe it's 14 hours. I'm terrible at math. I just know that you're farther in the day. Let's take a look. All right, let's do this. Yeah, and who is watching? I don't even know who's watching. I can't see all the activity right now. All right, let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. So right here, I'm just going to say beta build with me demo. Okay. Choose an account. I better add my account. Oh, I could use BB. No, I'm using BB. No. Now I'll just use my own. Fine. Oh, it's 1 p.m. Friday. Oh, good times. Okay. Let's see about this. Okay, another thing I like about this, you see how easy this builder is, the connecting? So easy. So it'll be fine. Verify. Yeah. This is when you're connecting an account, and then basically it's going to send from your account, everything like that. So, you know, there's a limit so you don't spam it, right? So messages per day, I usually keep it down to 100. This is important to know because if you start putting out a lot of stuff, your account can get flagged. Save. Success. Let's go back. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so first one is email. I'm gonna drag email right here. So sending to the list. Click to choose a list. I can make a list. I'll talk about that later. But once that list happens, they're gonna get their first email. So what is that email going to be? Well, I've already made this, right? So I can say, I might even say start your remote business now. I might even say how to. Maybe I'll do how to. I don't know. So I'm going to put this over here. And then email right here, I'm going to copy and paste my first email. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so this allows me to easily see what they're about to see, right? And I can add all kinds of stuff. Personalization variables. So you see how it's hey first name? Let me back that out and let me just say, right? First name, right? First name fallback. Replace fallback with the word or a line that will be used when the recipient's variable is unavailable, right? So I can do that. I think I'm just going to say first name. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Place that. If you don't use a fallback, simply delete it, leaving it variable first name. Yeah, let me just do that. I'm not having that right now. Okay, I came across your business recently, blah, 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 blah. Okay, 30 days. Getting clients in your industry. I don't know why I broke it up from there. Oh, cool. Looks like I'm doing good. It already has my signature, remember? So I don't have to add it here. Okay. So I'm going to send the first email. Save, send a test. No, I don't need to do that. Okay, so this is number one. Now right here, I can have a delay between when I trigger it, when they are on my list before the first email. I want to go. I don't want to stop, right? Make sure there's something in the chat. Okay, awesome. People are getting this. This is good. All right, the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to put a delay for 1 day before I make the next one. Days. 1. Good times. Then I'm going to do email. Then I'm going to connect. All right, let's see about this second email, all right? Cool, the second email, follow up. Taking that. Follow up. Oh, see, regarding start your email business now. You know what? I'm not actually that mad about that. I'm not even that mad about that. You know what? Because it looks like we were in a conversation. I might do that. I'm alright with that. Let's take a look. No. Interested. Now, I'm going to have to put a condition on this. I might cut out the interested thing, right? I'm just going to say this. Hey. First name, personalized. I don't use first name. I don't use I don't use first name, last name. I always go just first name. Want to follow up. If you wanted to find, let me know if you want to find out more. Let me know if you want to chat. Take care. And hope to hear from you soon. Blah blah blah. Let's take that away. Put that over there. Let me do this here. Doc Williams. All right, save that. Now what I can do is to see about this trigger, right? I can set a trigger. Let's see if we want to do a trigger. Let's do this. Let's get this. Delete link. I want here to here. It is not possible to connect these elements. Triggers can only be added after email or trigger. Okay, after email or trigger. All right, let's delete this too. So I'm going to put here to here. Set a trigger. Contact opened. Let's do that. Waiting for a trigger up to, see, 1 day. I'm patient. Campaign will stop for a prospect once they reply. I love it. And I love that. Let's see. Wait for 1 day. Let's see about this. Add that. And then delay. There. Alright, so having a really simple campaign right here. If I had them go into a certain list, I can start your remote business now. If they contact opens it, you know, in up to 1 day, set a delay wait up to 1 day, and then start your remote business now, and then I'm going to be talking to them again. Let me know if this makes sense. I'm going to just save this. If prospects oh, that's fine. I can launch campaign there once I have a very specific list. All of those things. Again, this is a very simple funnel, but I'm just looking for high intent. Let me know if this could help anyone. Okay, so we've got that right here. Now, what else do we have? This is just the beginning, right? So I can also set a goal, right? So I can do goal over here. I can define the goal. Goal name, count as a goal. Replied back. No, I'll say scheduled a call. Scheduled a consulting call. Now again, if they reply at any point, the sequence can end. So I'm going to be, keeping that in mind. But right there. I like the builder. It's smooth. They've done a lot of, changes on this builder to make it a lot easier. I like it a lot. If prospects has multiple email addresses, send to all emails. First email. I'm just going to say first email. Do not send to unverified emails, unverifiable. Okay, so risky ones. Enable link tracking. Yes. Enable open tracking. Check for missing variables. Stop after a reply. I'm good with all of those. If they reply back to me, I'm off to the races, right? So this allows you to go very fast when you're prospecting. Again, I might add another email. I mean, how many emails do you usually go through? Sometimes I feel bad. Sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I need like multiple reminders. But 2 to 3 is not bad, and it's not excessive, right? So, again, choose. So we went through this prospecting machine. Now, how can you use this if you're trying to find a lot of clients really quick, right? So, okay, so for example, right, I'm going to be on AppSumo, right? So if I use the tool right here, I can look for emails. Look, I just got a bunch of emails right there from AppSumo. Noah, Olo, Natalia, Ashley, right? Sarah. So I can use that. And then if I was, does anyone want to see this? Is this boring? I feel like this might just be overkill. I don't know. Let me know if you care about this part. If not, I'll just stop. Let's see. What did I even say in that email? I saw you were interested. I want to follow up. I recently created a video and article about. I don't even think I ended the email. It's kind of weak. Come on, let me go back. Came across the business, recently decided to reach out. I know that times are tough. I recently created a video about blah, blah, blah. Clients in your industry. If here, I'll just say, here are the links. Here are the links to the article and video. I'm gonna say article, and the reason I just copy and paste it, when you do click links, there can be all kinds of, people are skeptical, of what that link was unless they see the full URL. So that's why I actually have it written out in the email. Before I didn't, and I used to think that was strange, but a lot of people say that's why they don't click on things. Maybe I'm just a sucker for that stuff. Let me save that. Let me just save it. Let me see what people are saying. You're using this platform over ConvertKit. Okay, copywriting a necessary skill only if you want the tool. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Okay, Ms. Gordon, thank you. This is good. Okay, we're going to talk about it because I'm wondering why you're using this platform over ConvertKit. Okay, so this is a good question. Okay, so I have 2 different systems, from cold prospecting to then from ConvertKit, because if your account gets flagged of you doing spam, say for instance you're doing MailerLite, you're doing MailChimp, if you have another system in place and that gets bogged down, it won't necessarily disrupt your emails coming from ConvertKit. It has to do to the deliverable. Basically Google's looking for it, Yahoo's looking for who's sending out the emails on your behalf. If I'm sending out tons of cold email traffic, and the cold email traffic starts to tell the system or Gmail I'm spamming them, that will hurt my deliverability from ConvertKit. That's what's tough when you're doing cold outreach at a large amount. That's why a lot of people, if they're doing cold outreach, they might actually use another address. Like that's why I had BB and Alexa. I was using those addresses because we were sending out so many emails at such a high volume that my doc at Brand Factory Inc. was being flagged because I was sending so many emails it looked like spam. So either you've got to go from another platform that does cold outreach versus your CRM, because if you have ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft, whatever you're doing, if you have it for cold and for your normal newsletter, all of your stuff will end up in spam. They don't tell you that either. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah. They don't tell a lot of people. Yeah, they don't tell people that a lot. So this is a whole other thing. If you're doing, when you're doing cold outreach, every single time those providers, Gmail and everything, are looking at that. So you've got to be really careful that you're not getting flagged or people are reporting you. So that's why you got to have a whole other thing. So if you're really going to be doing like 5,000, 10,000 emails that are cold and they have never had conversations with you, it's best just to use another email address. Yeah. And just pay the money, another $4 a month, $10 a month for having another individual account. Then have your other one. But again, to tell you the truth, I'm doing this only because people ask me about cold outreach. I don't do cold outreach like 99% of the time. I do not play volume games. I rather already show up, someone knows me, all of those things. But I like all the other tools that Snovio does, so that's why I use it. I don't use this. Again, as you can see, we last year when we were going for bail bondsmen and everything like that, we used it. We got returns, but it just wasn't the best fit for us. And we niched down what we need to do. Oh, also another thing too. They have an open API. So what does that mean too? If I was trying to have another business and I wanted to pull the information or the recall from Snovio, they have an API method of finding prospecting leads, all of those things. I could build a white label product essentially that works on the back of all of the tools from the Snovio if you were really interested. I'm going to add that for possible jobs. White labeled prospecting tool. So you would be basically a SaaS founder because you're just white labeling it. Prospector. Lead marketing. I don't know. I'll say CMO for hire because you can be at the top of the funnel doing this too. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah. But if you warm up Gmail emails, you can churn and burn them with whatever platform you use. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's perfect. I never heard this before. That's exactly right. Yeah, a lot of people don't tell you about that. I had to, people find it out the hard way, for sure. Yeah, it messed up my account for a while. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. Let's see, what else am I gonna do? Let me know if this is good or if there's something else that we should be talking about. Entry level. Again, this is because someone asked last night to do Snovio. It was on my list, but let's see. What's on my list right now? Let's see, we knocked out this. Let's take a look at a couple of these. So the softwares that we talked about, I did a Paperform episode. Did Snovio. I think we've done a book like a boss. Yeah, how to create a lean consulting. I've done one on Zoom a little bit. I don't know if I might do one totally on Zapier. We kind of did that one too. Podcast.co/matchmaker. Haven't done that one yet. Elementor, I'm not sure if people care about that one. Nusi for proposals. We might try to get someone from SendFox. Marketing for product people. That's a pretty good video. Hey Summit, we've done. Hop in. We've done. Oh man. What was that notification? Hold on one second. Sorry. So someone was messaging in the chat. I've never heard that notification in my life. Okay. Cool. So, okay. I think we're doing pretty good. Let's see. Let me go back to build with me. Okay, so let's go to this section to see how I would use it, okay? Now, I'm going to say if I'm using Snovio and I want to have a qualified list, okay? So if you're going to go to someone and buy a list off them, just be careful. Go and verify all the emails before you plug it in, right? Because if you go without verifying, you can get a lot of bounce back rate. If your bounce back rate goes very high, then email providers start flagging your account. So make sure that you're verifying all of your emails as well. You can do it in bulk. You can do all of those different things. Okay, let's see about this. Email prospecting. Okay, let's go to this section to review, and then we'll see if anyone has any questions. Let's see about this, right? So let's start this thing off and see. Okay. And here we go. Hey everyone, again, this is Doc Williams from Build With Me, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about increasing your prospecting and creating a prospecting machine using Snovio. So, come with me. All right, good people, as always, thank you so much for joining me. What we're going to look at, this is the wrap-up, this is the overview of episode 31, which is Snovio. So, we're going to be looking at this platform, what it can do for you, and again, ask us questions, let us know in the comment section below, let us know what you think about this tool and all of those good things. So, the idea is creating a prospecting machine. Now, what are we doing to do that? We're using Snovio because you can use that platform for cold outreach because it's an automation platform, right? So, who can use this platform? Who is this perfect for? It's for marketers, prospectors, and freelancers. It's a great platform. Now, this is for ones, if you're just getting started, I think it's an easy platform to learn. See also our TechSaw video, which took us almost 2.5 hours. This one is pretty easy to do, but do not get bogged down on all of the different things that you could do with Snovio. Pick what you're trying to do. Are you trying to look for prospects? Are you verifying emails? Are you trying to do email campaigns? If you do so, you can be successful. And doing this, using the email campaign and all those things, that will be a lot easier for you as well. Hold on one second. Totally forgot. My background music's a little bit loud for this review section. I apologize. Now, when you're creating drip campaigns, it's a drag and dropper. So you can be looking at how you're going to start the campaign all the way to the goals. You drag and drop based on your own emails, or you can do it from templates, right? All of those things are possible using Snovio. Now, some of the pros and cons of this. This is great for prospecting cold outreach. It can allow you to get through a list. It allows you to, again, use this away from your main CRM, such as MailChimp, ConvertKit, et cetera, et cetera. It allows you to get through a lot of different things. But keep in mind, it has limitations, and you want to make sure that you're working and using this with purpose. Some of the features that I really like is actually not even the platform, to be honest. It's some of the widgets that they have and what you can do. So say, for instance, you can look at the site, how it's being developed. You can see who you should contact. And from here, you can then create your own list over here. And then you can email and have very specific automations based on the company that or business you're trying to prospect. So I love that. I also like the Gmail email tracker and the Zapier integration. And we talked about in the episode, if you want to do a really, a ninja hack, if you want to do a white label prospecting tool, you can use their API, pay for the data that you're using, or if you got a lifetime deal, and then just use their data, their actions, and then white label what you're doing. And voila, you're a SaaS founder. This is for ones that are trying to build a prospecting business. Perhaps if you're saying, hey, I'm going to buy certain lists, or I'm going to have access to lists, I'm going to find you the best leads. You can do all of that using this platform. If you want to, so that's idea number one. Number two is a CMO for hire. So a chief marketing officer, you can do this because, again, you can already be putting on your resume that you're building their funnel, their email drip campaign, and then you're going to be able to give them details on their campaigns, what's working, what's not working. And right here, if you look at it, let's go to the dashboard of this. one of our older campaigns, you can be, having all of this information ready for your company and really show what's working, what's not working, and then again show them an overview of all of the things that you're building for their company. So that's how you can be using the platform. How to start? Okay, so pick a business idea. Do you want to start prospecting? CMO, or become a SaaS founder? What do you want to do? Reach out to 10 to 15 people based on whatever idea you have, and then create a demo of benefits of what you can do to help their business. That's how I would get started. So that's it in a nutshell. Now, again, we do this every single night, right? So if you have a platform that you want to have us to review, let us know, all that kind of good stuff. And tomorrow is our weekly episode. What is our weekly episode? It's on Friday. Our weekly episode is talking about, weekly roundup. So we're going to be talking about what we accomplished this week using the new systems that we built out. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the industry, and we're going to be talking about what we're having planned for next week. Next week, we have another featured build. We're going to be with the founders of marketplan.io. I cannot wait. That's going to be on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about all the other things that we just built in our business, and we'll go from there. For everyone that's watching, thank you so much for doing this. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for supporting the show. If you have any questions, make sure you comment in the section below, or you can hit me up. Find me at brandfactorinc.com and let me know. I'd love to talk to you. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let us know. We're releasing videos every single night, and we will talk to you tomorrow night for episode 32. Thank you so much. Have a great night.